Good afternoon. How are you today? Hi, I'm good, thank you. A bit nervous about my English, though. No need to be nervous. We're here to work on that. Before we dive in, let's start with your English learning journey. Can you share more about your experiences and the areas you find most challenging? Well, I struggle with pronunciation, sounding natural, and understanding slang and colloquial expressions. Let's begin with pronunciation, as it's fundamental for sounding natural. Do you have specific sounds or words that give you trouble? I often get confused with similar sounding words and struggle with the TH sound. Understandable. Let's spend a bit more time on the TH sound. Repeat after me. The weather is beautiful today. Now focus on the TH sound in weather. The weather is beautiful today. How am I doing? You're making progress. Pronunciation improvement comes with consistent practice. Now, about sounding natural. English is like music. Mimicking intonation and rhythm is key. Try this sentence with a different tone. How was your day? How was your day? Like that? Excellent. It's all about playing with the melody of your speech. Moving on to slang. Incorporating it can make you sound more natural. Let's try a couple of expressions. Instead of saying I'm tired, say I'm shattered or I'm exhausted. I'm shattered. That does sound more natural. But how do I know when to use slang appropriately? Context is crucial. Use slang in informal situations, like chatting with friends or casual conversations. Be cautious in formal settings. Let's practice by incorporating slang into a short dialogue. Imagine you're talking to a friend. Hey, how's it going? Not much, just chilling. I'm a bit shattered today. Yeah, me too. Work was exhausting. Well done. You're getting the hang of it. Now, what about contractions? Native speakers use them a lot. Yes, I've noticed that. How can I incorporate them more naturally? Using contractions adds a casual touch. Instead of I am, say I'm, or instead of I will, say I'll. Let's try it in a sentence. I'll try to practice more. Is that right? Perfect. You're catching on quickly. Now, let's talk about pauses. They're natural and add a rhythm to your speech. Don't be afraid to take a moment to gather your thoughts. Let's practice a short dialogue with pauses. I was thinking about maybe trying a new restaurant this weekend. That sounds like a great idea. I'm in. Excellent. Pausing enhances clarity and gives your words more impact. Now, accents. Embrace yours. However, work on clarity by focusing on vowel sounds and common consonant patterns. Any specific challenges with your accent? I feel like my accent gives me away, especially with certain vowel sounds. No worries, let's practice vowel sounds. Repeat after me. A cat sat on the mat. A cat sat on the mat. How's that? You're making strides. Keep practicing and it'll become more natural. And remember, accents add character to your speech. Now, let's explore more about accents. In different English-speaking regions, accents vary. Understanding and appreciating these differences can also improve your comprehension. That's interesting. How can I expose myself to different accents? Good question. Listen to podcasts, watch movies or TV shows from various English-speaking countries, and engage in conversations with people from different regions. This exposure will not only improve your understanding, but also make you more adaptable in different language contexts. I'll make sure to diversify my exposure. Thanks for the tip. How can I practice outside of our sessions? Engage in conversations with native speakers, as that provides real-world experience. Additionally, watch movies or TV shows, read books, articles, or even aloud to yourself. Immerse yourself in the language. And of course, recording yourself speaking is an excellent way to identify areas for improvement. Recording myself, that sounds a bit embarrassing. It might feel strange initially, but it's a powerful self-assessment tool. Listen to your recordings, pinpoint areas of improvement, and track your progress over time. In fact, let's take a moment now for you to record a short passage. We can review it together afterwards. Okay, let me find my recording app. Great, we'll come back to that in a moment. Any other questions or concerns so far? Not at the moment. Thanks for all your tips and encouragement. Anytime. Learning a language is a journey, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself and you'll see remarkable progress. Now, let's listen to the recording you just made. As we go through it, we can discuss specific areas for improvement. Okay, let me play it. Excellent effort. I noticed a few areas where you could enhance clarity. Let's go through them together and practice a bit more. This interactive approach will help you see immediate improvements. That sounds helpful. Let's do it. Fantastic. Before we continue, any specific topics or situations you'd like to focus on more? Maybe more on practical conversations, like ordering food in a restaurant or making small talk with colleagues. Great choice. Practical scenarios are crucial. Let's work on those, incorporating what we've discussed so far. Imagine you're in a restaurant and you'd like to order your favourite dish. Practice a short dialogue with me. Well done. These practical scenarios are excellent exercises. They not only improve your language skills, but also boost your confidence in real life situations. How are you feeling now? More confident, for sure. I can see how these strategies make a difference. I'm glad to hear that. Remember, language learning is a continuous process. Keep practicing, stay curious, and you'll continue to grow. Anything else on your mind? Not at the moment. Thanks for all your time and guidance. You're very welcome. If you have any more questions or want to explore new topics, feel free to reach out. Happy learning and have a wonderful day. Thank you. I appreciate your help. Take care and until next time.